Good morning.
Hey, yo, what the?
10KTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of It's a Bit on 10K TV, presented by 10,000 Takes. My name is Boss Man. I'm joined by Johns and Jake. Before we get into the program, folks, if you can't tell, I'm sick. I have a virus, and you want to know what kills viruses? It's not antibiotics. It's alcohol. Captain's Patch, our beer of choice, brewed by Elm Creek Brewing, sold at Target Field, CHS Field, the G-Spot. Hockey's right around the corner. A raspberry lemon shandy, folks, that tastes like heaven. Go to captainspatch.com to find out where you can get it near you. We appreciate everyone who's been drinking it, taking photos, tagging us on Instagram and TikTok and X, the Everything app. And if you continue to buy it, folks, make sure to tag us. Show us where you've been taking it. I know Sarge is up in Canada right now drinking it.
Yeah.
And
Good time.
yeah, I told him while he's up there, he needs to just give everyone shit about the Olympics. You can't make them ever forget that.
No, if you're in Canada and you got to be drinking a good old American beer from Minnesota, and carrying any sickness he might have, because we can medically back that. Dr. Fauci approves.
Yeah, the rhinovirus, I guess, is what I have.
Yeah, the rhinovirus. But
Dude, there's a map.
Captain's
I
Patch.
showed you guys the map of it. It's like every other state is in like the low percentages of infection rate. And then Minnesota shows like 52.6% infection rate.
Yeah, we're high with another state. I forgot what other state. Was it like Oklahoma or some other random state?
It's like Montana or something.
Yeah, but then any other state, like you'd think Florida or California or New York State would be high within it, but for whatever reason, it's just spreading around Minneapolis like, I don't know, like a whore around a crack house. I don't know.
I posted that TikTok of like just being like, who the fuck got me sick? Why am I sick? It's August. And we have a lot of comments of people who are either sick, just got over it, or know someone that's getting over it. And they're like, yeah, like my boyfriend's been in bed for the last 6 days. This is the worst. It should actually be illegal to get sick in the middle of summer. This is like, if I'm going to get a virus like this, let's reserve it for January where there's nothing else happening anyways. And I can justify sitting inside and doing nothing because that's probably what I'm already doing. Whereas I had to miss a fun wedding with a bunch of former North Dakota hockey players on Saturday because I had the virus.
Yeah, it was heavily sponsored by North Dakota, your school, so I had to advocate for yourself, a non-North Dakota person at a very heavy North Dakota wedding. So,
Fan of the rival.
Yeah, as a fan of the rival, but I did my best, I guess. But yeah, this virus couldn't be cured by any antibodies, but I guess you could drink more Captain's
I would have
Patch.
gotten 20 people sick at that wedding.
And you know what?
I would have killed one of their grandparents probably.
Yeah, and it's a little tough. You're teetering the line of morality there, but I'd say you're a better man than me because I would have just woke up and just took an aggressive amount of ibuprofen and drank some booze and been good to go.
Hammered at the wedding. Hi, Grandpa John.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Spitting.
Especially
Just
when you're
fucking
hammered too, and
viral particles all over
and
people.
There's a live band there, so you're even singing even louder, so it's just spreading around.
You go to Cuzzies and infect 40 of those.
Yeah,
people too.
it's just packed in there as well. I mean, you're pretty much already mouth to mouth with anybody when you're walking in there. So on a Saturday night,
I always think about during the Four Nations face-off a couple years ago when there was like that virus going around Montreal and Boston, and like players were getting it, and Charlie McAvoy couldn't play in the championship game, and I think it was like TSN or Hockey Forever, whatever, released a graphic of him, and they said in all caps, infected.
Oh yeah, that's like you think it's coming from a parody account.
Yeah.
It was like ESPN, infected.
I thought of like sending you and because I was in a group chat with you and Gage about going to this wedding. I'm like, guys, doctor just told me it'd be a very bad idea to go. I was gonna either send that or I was gonna send. Remember the video of John Rahm being told on the 18th hole? I think it was during the U.S. Open, and he had like a 6-shot lead that he tested positive and couldn't play, and he just like collapses on the green.
Yeah.
I was gonna send that to you guys too and be like,
Yeah.
I just was told I can't go to the wedding and drink 100 beers with you guys. So.
You should have sent a graphic like injury report out of the wedding, and it's just a picture of you infected.
Infected.
It just sounds
and then
crazy.
you have like the biochemical logo, like the The circle. Yeah.
transparent over it. Yeah, there's a lot of content we could have did there.
Dude,
but
getting sick this time of year is so stupid.
it really
it's
sucks.
not even fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally in the winter, you're like, all right, you got to pay the piper. You know, you've been going to the bars every weekend, not washing your hands, not taking care of yourself. It's cold out, whatever. But now it's just a load of horse shit. So
It sucks.
that's enough about me. Let's do our bits of the week. Johns, as a write-in member of the show here, as our
Inaugural.
sub-producer, what is your inaugural bit? I think, by the way, your first ever bit of the show is going to be tough to beat Sarge's first ever bit of the show.
Yeah.
Which was jerking off to Lisa Ann.
The jerking off to Lisa Ann bit.
Yeah,
it
just
completely
came out of left field.
absolutely throw, I think, everybody off. on
Like, we
Planet
never
Earth.
had anything that crazy.
No, I can't
Throughout
say we've had.
3 years we did this back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I
yeah.
do have a bodily function.
Okay.
Mine.
Oh,
But it is
wow.
not
Okay.
That. So I don't know if you guys saw this.
Yep.
But over the weekend, TMZ reported that there was a showing of Spider-Man Brand New Day somewhere in Colombia, got cleared out from a fart. And people left the theater and did not return because of how stinky this was. And all I could think about is like the Green Goblin. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it's the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah. The best Spider-Mans ever.
Where he's throwing those little bombs with like the gases.
Yep.
So like I think the Green Goblin would be proud. But like I just thought that was wild. Like that must have been just some rancid farts.
It's the Green Goblin bit.
It had to have been.
It's like crop dusting, but Green Goblin, and especially relevant to a Spider-Man movie, which is hilarious. That they
Or-
clear that theater out.
The guy ate too much lettuce.
It could
Yeah.
be that.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Because that's been when
That's
I
another
tell people
virus.
I've been sick, everyone's like, "Oh, are you shitting because you've eaten too much lettuce and Taco Bell?" I'm like, "No, this is different.
No,
I
this is
actually-
the other end.
I
think
would actually probably prefer this.
it-
If I'm being serious.
feel, like we always say, like, I mean, it sounds like, King Kong might have had relations with your throat.
Yeah, I woke up. Yeah, the group chat. I said I feel like I got fucked in the mouth by King Kong last night.
Yeah. And you're swallowing knives.
That's how,
all that.
dude. That's how rough it was.
Yeah, right.
It's like strep throat, except you just have to sit there and take it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Yeah.
take fucking antibiotics.
There was a video that came out of it too, and there was some like adult dressed in a Spider-Man costume. And all I could think about was like one of those ones where it like zips up over the head, And like if it was that guy, like think about just sitting there and hotboxing yourself with a rancid fart. But apparently he was the one that was like trying to organize. All right, we got to pause this.
Oh, that was
movie."
definitely the guy who did
And
it.
I was
then.
like, it was some Jack dude too. So the whole thing was just hilarious. But that's my bit of the week: farting in movie theaters.
that's rough.
That's
Yeah, you gotta have some serious stomach issues to
That-
clear out an entire movie theater.
that would actually be concerning. I would immediately go and seek medical assistance.
At least it wasn't an airplane. People could at least escape.
Oh man.
100%. Otherwise,
Well,
you're just trapped.
or people just die.
Yeah,
That's
They
also true.
They're just done with their life. It's that bad.
yeah,
So
that's tough.
that's brutal.
Jake, what do you got?
Speaking on the lines of Dr. Fauci, I plead the fifth bit,
Oh.
which I think I have done and we have done in the past, but it's more relevant right now. I should say, let's be more specific. On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution. And I don't care where you are politically on this whole thing. That's not the point of this. It was just so fucking funny that like they were talking to him and he wouldn't answer any questions. They're like, okay, what color is your tie?
Yeah,
Under advice of counsel, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this is so like relevant because I feel like we've all done this.
you could just
And-
start answering anything with that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I've done this in the past. Like, oh, what happened last night? Oh, what did you have relations with that person? What happened last night? I plead the fifth.
Uh-huh.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Did you accompany Tom Evanstead on his campaign ventures? I plead the fifth. I don't know. How did your team do in the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships? I plead the fifth. Stuff like that. Whenever 10K
The Wild
participates
blow
in.
a 3-goal lead in Game 5 against Colorado. I plead the fifth.
How many goals did you let in last night in your beer league hockey game?
Plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Or you could just be like, again, verbatim, be more specific on the advice of counsel. I respectfully decline to answer based on my rights
Dude,
under
at
the
those-
Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
At those congressional hearings, they always ask like Democrats will ask people, Republicans will ask people, like whatever, it doesn't matter which side. every time they're trying to grill someone and they ask them a yes or no question, it's never yes or no. It's like,
Oh.
well, your guy said this, or well, this person did that, and it's like never relevant.
Well,
It's like,
under certain circumstances, I would say that in majority of circumstances in certain equestrian areas, I don't know, they start using random fucking words, and they never get to a full answer. That's American politics
dude,
in a nutshell.
do you guys remember when the CEO of Google, I don't know if it's still the same guy, the Indian guy, was on Capitol Hill because Google was. This is basically, it took Congress like a decade to find out that Google is actually able to track all this stuff about you.
Yeah.
And you had this old congressman from like Georgia or Texas or one of the southern states, and he's like holding up his 3rd generation iPhone to the CEO of Google, and he's like, if I walk over to this area over here, will Google be able to know that I walked over there? And he's like,
It's a
well,
disaster.
sir, it depends if like what Google services you have, and he's like, no, I asked you a question. And he's like, if I walk to Jimmy John's down the road, is Google gonna know that I went there? And he's like trying to say, your phone's made by Apple, dude. You download Google Apps. If you have Google Apps with tracking of your location enabled, then yeah. And he's like son, don't talk to me like I'm stupid. It's like, well, you are stupid.
If I go to the Bayou for a Skull and Bones rally, will you be able to track
Like,
me?
dude. Old people in technology. It's just those congressional hearings.
Dude,
they never go well for
They're
anyone.
kind of entertaining. Well, the Mark Zuckerberg was up there. He was like,
with the glass of water. Remember?
I'm convinced he's a reptilian.
He has to.
Yeah,
Like he's like,
he had the glass of water, and he took like the tiniest like little lick, of it,
like he's a snake.
and
Like
put it back down.
everything's going in circles. He's doing a yes or no answer. He's basically pleading the fifth without saying he's pleading the fifth. It's just the whole just seeing this again, another congressional hearing in this is so fucking funny.
Anytime one pops up, I watch it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be something.
great.
It's gonna be a bunch of adults not acting like adults.
yeah, just screaming a lot of bias, a lot of just funny shit, and just people pleading the fifth. We're going in circles. This is going nowhere kind of stuff. But let's just watch it. We're just here for the ride at this point.
Yeah.
That's
Those
why
are
I plead
those
the
are
fifth.
those are 2 good bits. I think we're on all cylinders today because
Yeah,
I
we
have
are.
a really good
Yes.
one. So it's a oops, I ruined my algorithm bit. So
Yes.
as a voice in social media, as we are, I generally think the way these algorithms works is for good. You should see content that you regularly want to see. You should see the stuff that makes sense to you. It makes sense for us to see sports updates and comedic videos, and it doesn't make sense for us to see healthcare and beauty and maybe some other industries. Now, sometimes I think the algorithms are a little too presumptuous about what you want to see because you saw one thing and did something with it. In this particular example, I completely botched my Instagram algorithm because I saw a video from a bunker in Germany, and inside this bunker, which had been turned into a museum, was a wax statue of Hitler.
Oh boy.
And I sent that to all my friends being like, would you put this in your man cave for like a fantasy football punishment? And now I just can't stop getting Nazi stuff,
Yeah.
which you would not think exists on There's a lot of Nazi stuff on Instagram, and I'm getting all of it.
Yeah. I think if any other a lot of people got a hold of your Instagram, you might be canceled.
Yeah, like people who are scared to show other people their Discover page.
Yeah, because it's usually women.
'cause it's all
for
boobs.
men. Even though, yeah,
You see, mine's worse because now it's all the Fuhrer.
just
Third Reich. It's
fascism,
really bad.
Nazism,
Really
yeah.
bad. So I actually started watching Band of Brothers stuff to like fix it. So now it's all
US.
like Dick Winters slept in this house in France, during the campaign, or it's like pictures of then versus now of famous like World War II battle locations and foxholes. So we're adjusting it, but it's pretty easy to screw up your algorithm with one post. I sent one post as a joke, and now Instagram thinks I'm anti-Semitic.
Dude, it's yeah.
not
you
good.
got to be very careful with the algorithms because it can it just takes one poster watching something for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And before you know it, it's happened to me where my entire feed is just mentally disabled people.
Oh,
And I feel so bad. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? Like, this is just, or a friend sends me a horrendous video, like maybe, something like a mentally disabled person doing something, and I'm like, oh gosh, and then it's like the entire
Yeah.
feed, like, how are there this many videos?
I
like
know.
this on the
That's what I'm
internet?
saying about the
nuts.
Nazi
It's
stuff.
crazy.
I'm like, how is
The
there...
Nazi stuff, like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's just, yeah, you got to be careful with the algorithm, folks, and then.
In this specific video of a very realistic looking wax statue of Hitler, he's behind a bunch of glass, and someone in the comments goes, "Break glass in case of emergency."
Oh my
And then there's a
gosh.
bunch of skinheads under that saying, "Should have broke the glass years ago, brother."
Oh man.
It's so bad.
But like you and that, well, that's the thing. I think that's what you can also fuck up your algorithm, because you might see a post that's really fucked up. Like, I gotta see what the comments
Right.
are to see how fucked
And now
up
you're
humanity
you're
is.
engaging deeper, and Instagram
and you're
like,
scrolling through these
this guy must be interested in this topic without
this guy's a
thinking
Nazi.
about the yeah,
This
correct.
guy's a racist.
Right.
Okay. Throw out that content. Now it's like, nope. What is going on here?
And I'm
So-
giving all the UND hockey haters ammo here, because I get called a Nazi for rooting for that team. To be fair, Ralph Engelstad, who is like the father of UND hockey, is a famous Nazi memorabilia collector. So I kind of walked right into that one, if I'm being honest. But
But he's not a Nazi. He's
The
just
other-
a Nazi memorabilia collector.
it's somehow relevant because right now people are using a ton of old Nazi footage and saying Dodgers World Series parade 2026
Oh my
after
gosh.
the latest trades because they're just somehow trying to take over the entire MLB.
Yeah, they are becoming
Similar to how Hitler wanted
Yeah.
to take over all of Europe.
the Third Reich of the Major League Baseball. We got to be careful now. But
They just got Scooble.
Mm.
What are we
Dude,
What are we
Scooble.
doing?
Insane.
Let's
Yeah.
tie this back into baseball.
yeah. We don't need. Yeah, we don't want to spend too much time on the Dodgers, or else I'm gonna puke. But yeah, I don't know what's happening there. But they're becoming the Nazis of baseball,
Yeah.
I guess, just taking over everything.
FYI, for those who do get too deep into a topic they don't want others to see on their Discover page, I think there is a button that you can clear your algorithm.
Oh, see, that needs to happen.
Yeah. So I should
well-
probably I should have hit that button, but the bit was too funny. I had to keep it. But now I need to clear it because there's a lot, and I'm not happy about it.
I'd never
Really quick, I want to denounce the Third Reich.
Yeah. Let's denounce this.
To
Like,
be clear.
he doesn't
Just
want this
just
algorithm.
to be clear, I'm
The
not
bit-
supporting this.
People that just tuned in, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Why are they talking about Nazis?
Talking about the Dodgers, okay?
It's the
My
oop.
history
It's the
podcast.
Dodgers and the oops. You could easily mess up. It's so fragile.
If fans were mad about Sarge's story about porn,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
it.
we got another one for you. We'll post this as a clip. Just
we
to
should
see
post
what
this
else.
one and be
Like,
like,
stick
wow,
to
guys,
sports.
stick to Christianity.
Yeah, stick to Christianity and Western civilization here. Let's go.
Stick to capitalism, guys.
Yeah, stick to capitalism.
Speaking of algorithms, what do you guys think Sarge's top 3 parts of his algorithm are?
Oh man,
I know
Yes.
his is a lot of special needs people. As well.
it's got to be. It 100% has to.
He's
be.
also one of them, so it's fair.
Yeah, he will admit that.
That one's accurate. The
uh,
second one would definitely be chicks,
It just be women.
100% has to
Just
be, right?
just women. Yeah,
and the third one is probably like Blackhawks fan pages,
yeah.
like the ones who post, update. It's like Patrick Kane just bought a house in Lincoln Park, like those pages that are
Or like Blackhawks highlights archive, and
Yeah.
it's just them winning the
20
cup in 2010
2016,
and
yeah.
2015 all over
Your
again.
last relevant.
And then maybe actually Blackhawks.
And then
I don't know.
Yeah,
See,
maybe
I
that.
I was gonna go there, but
Yeah.
Johnny Sins.
Yeah, just Johnny Sins fan pages he follows. Big fan. I just love. He'll be. It's just so funny when he's serious. How serious he is about that. Big fan. So
Oh.
funny.
We should probably cancel him for it. This is a good transition.
Good
We're gonna move
segue.
into canceled now, folks.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure I can just cancel myself for saying all the Nazi stuff
Yeah.
earlier.
You just said the word
Without
Nazi too
context.
much. Even if
Yeah.
you support it or not, you're just canceled.
Yeah,
by
so I'll cancel
association.
myself. No, we'll start with you, Johns. Who or what do you want to cancel today?
all right, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, and it almost went into a little bit about what Jake brought up.
Mm.
Political texts.
Mhm.
Tis the
Mm.
season.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't know if you guys are getting them
Yeah.
or what I entered my information into, but the who are you voting for? Where do you stand on this issue? It is so annoying. I think I get a text every single day right now, and it is just so annoying. Like, take my name off the list. You don't need to know who I'm voting for or what I care about.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just say like a ridiculous. You say Kanye West or
Yeah.
something.
Every once in a
crazy.
while, I will text back, but I don't think anyone actually reads it. But
The My Pillow guy. He's running
Yeah.
for governor.
yeah, Mike Lindahl, is that who it
Vote
is?
for him.
I'm-
No, Tom. Say you're voting for
Tom
Evanstead.
I'm voting, dude. Well, it's so funny that I seen pictures of people like voting in the primaries or early voting, and you see his name on the ballot,
And then you look at his Instagram, and he's just like getting baked in the middle of the street.
and his video is cut off after 15 seconds. It looks like he's taking his videos on a flip phone from 2002, and
He also completely switched his. We've talked about. I'm sure the regular listeners are. These guys won't shut up, but he's such an enigma.
we are
Is this the Tom Evanstead podcast?
we have endorsed Tom Evanstead. For
We
governor.
also denounce his alleged rape
I
charges.
think
We
Jake
we
was
do
the one
announce
that
denounce
showed
that.
me.
We are
That's okay.
totally joking, by the way. This is going to be in like a news local podcast endorses
Rapist.
a rapist for governor. Oh my gosh, or accused rapist,
Alleged. I don't-
alleged rapist, according to him.
He's also
he went
a
to jail for
complete
it. so-
pothead.
Yeah, he's a
And-
pothead.
and he drives around in a shitty car, and he's using like an iPhone 7 to film his videos.
It's really bizarre.
Regardless of how bad of a guy he probably is, you can't not be enamored by his attempt to run for the governor of Minnesota.
It's just entertaining. It his campaign tactics and
Yeah.
what he's trying. It's just so. The first video that popped up again on the algorithm was just. For a while, it was Tom Evanstead stuff because of that Minneapolis thing.
where he peels out.
He films
John's,
the
you've probably seen that video.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Jake showed me that.
yeah,
I think
you know
one of
what
the
we're
last
talking
times we were in
about.
the office. And
So
showed me.
good.
Jeez, I'm
That
gonna
guy's just
I'm
a
gonna film
wild
you,
card.
family. Here, Evan, zoom in on you
Thought,
too.
motherfucker.
Just peels out.
That was the video.
That's what I
Oh
thought,
my
motherfucker.
gosh.
As he's like driving away.
It's just so funny. I still can't get it out of my head. Like, and that was like 2 months ago. That was like popular.
Well, in that video, he talked about like screw these gangbangers. I'm gonna clear them all out of here when I become governor.
When I become governor, I'll
And
get
then like
the
a month
fuck out of
later, he's like
Minneapolis.
walking around George Floyd Square. He's like, it's super peaceful here. Like I don't know why people are so afraid of this place.
This guy's just all over the
He
place.
just completely. It's like he smoked a different strain of weed, and now
Yeah.
he's like he's on the other side of
lame.
the spectrum.
He's moving around. He's on a whole new party.
Yeah.
You know, just you have the Republicans, Democrats. People are like, where are you on this scale? He's up here or down here. I have no idea where he's at. He's
It's
insane.
incredible stuff.
It is. It really is. It's fascinating.
Yeah, the political texts suck. There's not really much you can do about it.
No.
And also, too, like, who's gonna change their opinion because of a text message?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't vote for this person because they support this. Deal.
All right, right on. I'm doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're not changing anyone's
At least
opinion.
try to bribe me.
Yeah, especially you're trying to text people in probably one of the most polarized times in American history.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're expecting people to just
When people already get enough nonsense texts and calls
from
daily.
both parties. It's
Yeah.
absolutely
Oh, it's just
ridiculous.
insane.
It's both sides. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, Jake, what do you got?
Mine is I'm canceling the training camp statistic purists.
Love
They need to shut the fuck up. I mean, I'm getting so fucking tired of it. It means absolutely nothing to me, and quite frankly, objectively speaking, I don't think it means anything in general. Like players, like especially quarterbacks, like they're going to be more aggressive in training camp. They're going to try more things. It's not a real game scenario. You know, a lot of stuff is scripted. It's set up. I know they play scrimmages and all that, but it's catered to them. You know, unless in this case, like with the Vikings, unless Murray's going like 0 for 20 every training camp, or like McCarthy's going 20 for 20, and there's that big of a gap, it means jack shit. It means jack squad. And it's really just about reps and everything. And I think it really goes back to people like needing football so bad,
Right.
like in the offseason, that they have convinced themselves in their mind that training camp and practice is literally the 18th, 19th, and 20th games of the NFL season, and it means a lot. It pisses the fuck out of me.
Well, look
drives
at, like,
me
the
nuts.
schedule release, how people go
Oh, it's
bananas
insane.
about that.
I know. These training camp, like, did you see what Murray did? He threw in. Okay, let's be honest here. The Vikings, especially, and this goes for a lot of other teams around the league, and people are criticizing like Lamar Jackson, how he did in training camp this year. And like, let's be honest, how good the Vikings are. Like, there's no way in hell they went into this training camp without knowing who the quarterback is going to be on this good of a team. They're starting Kyler Murray week 1. That's how it's going to be. Or Wentz. I don't know.
Did you see I love Barrero because he's not afraid to do this, but like you see,
Yeah.
he just straight up asked KOC.
Yeah.
It's like he basically said like, did Quezzy draft McCarthy and you didn't want him? And like
Kevin O'Connell kind of did the congressional hearing answer.
yeah,
He didn't give a yes or no.
I plead the fifth.
No,
Yeah.
but he there were some tidbits in there that basically said that was Quezzy's idea because
Yeah.
he said like, I think the exact quote was 10 football games in 3 years. Yeah, that's
He totally dodged the question. He pretty much was saying, we went into that draft knowing we needed a quarterback, and we went with a quarter. He never said,
if he
I
said
was
that
going
was
for
my
JJ
guy,
McCarthy.
he would have stood by it. KOC's not the kind to like play blame games on other people.
Yeah.
If he was really in on him, he would have said yes.
Yep.
And he basically should have just pleaded the fifth, which means no.
I'm glad you brought that up because it goes back into like my bit and everything because he clearly was dodging the question.
Speaking of fans that take training camp too seriously, did you see there was a fight between fans at Steelers training
Yeah,
camp?
that video was nuts. The fan in
It was a fist,
the full
and
outfit.
and the one guy who had to break it up was like dressed like you doing the Kirk bit.
Oh,
he had
no.
full pads on, he had the helmet, and he's like breaking the people up, like separating
Hey,
them.
I think there was a baby in the fight too.
Oh, I
a
mean,
child.
Gosh.
It's Pittsburgh.
The fight started, years ago in the regular season, expanded to the preseason. We saw it in Jacksonville a couple years ago. And now it's just in training camp. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. And then you have people now reading and analyzing training camp stats like it's a box score in week 11 when you're
Yep.
trying to fight for a playoff spot here. It's getting absolutely out of hand here.
Don't worry,
with
Jake.
the NFL.
we're almost to preseason where it's going to get worse
Oh no.
because a third string lineman has given up 2 sacks. And
Oh, yeah.
that's going to be a fucking issue.
Yeah,
for fans.
or Kyler Murray on one drive has a really bad incompletion.
Now I
And
will say for the people whose jobs it is to report training camp, I totally get it.
I get reporting the stats, just report it.
Right, but the ones who seem to draw a very serious conclusion from like 20 clips that Dustin takes,
Yeah,
like I made a whole video basically mocking those people.
Yeah.
being like,
right.
here's my thoughts on training camp, and it was just being like, oh, Jordan Addison didn't get arrested this summer, sick.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's true.
Kyler
like
Murray
that.
just
That-
overthrew receiver by 30 yards.
Yeah.
I remember there was one clip of him fumbling, and people were like, "See, this is what it's going to happen. He's going to do this a lot, and then we're going to
Yep.
lose 4 games, and then JJ's going." And it's like, hold your fucking horses. It is July.
Yeah, it's the end
was
of July.
when the first practice happened.
Yeah, it was literally we still had a few days
Like,
left in July before
Enjoy
August.
the nice weather. I mean, we're going to get into the dog days of July ranking or draft, but like, try to enjoy the last few weeks of summer without football. I know you love it, and if you're going to dive deep in training camp, don't try to judge too much of a conclusion because it's kind of like the correlation of football teams that go 4-0 in preseason.
Mhm,
And then
exactly.
I think when the Lions went 0-16, did
They
they
were
go
4-0.
4-0 in the preseason?
I think they went 4-0 for a few years in a row. Actually,
Yeah,
It
so,
would've been that time, so
like,
it means
doesn't matter.
nothing.
Until week 1, guys, it doesn't matter.
And
It doesn't matter.
And like I said, I really do think the Vikings went into this. There's no way in hell that they went into this training camp with this good of a surrounding cast of a team
Yeah.
without knowing who the quarterback is going to be. It's going to be Kyler Murray week 1.
Right.
That's just how it is, whether you like it or not. It's Kyler Murray.
I also think they wouldn't have brought back Carson Wentz.
No.
Either if they were convinced that was such a good 1-2.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's going to be Kyler Murray week 1.
Yeah.
And then they're convinced the training camp stats. There's no quarterback battle. It's all a myth. It's fairy dust.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, sticking with sports, stick to sports 10K takes. Well, we are sticking to sports. I am going to be canceling the Idaho Chuckers baseball team. Tomorrow, August 4th, so this is tonight, technically, I guess first pitch just happened. They were proud to host a no alcohol night.
Boo.
Now, for those who say we're alcoholics and we have an issue, this probably isn't going to help that case.
No.
But this is pretty fucking lame. So they said, we're proud to celebrate a night where everyone can feel welcome. Which, by the way, it's a Tuesday. Like, I don't think you're going to be getting, like, the frat parties and the bachelor parties and...
Especially at an Idaho Chuckers game.
Yeah, this is like, this is part of the Pioneer League. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it's like the Northwoods League.
It's got to be like a
AAA team.
something out there, yeah.
We're proud to celebrate a night where everyone can feel welcome, whether sobriety is a part of your story or you're simply coming out to enjoy the game. We'd love to have you at the ballpark. We'll also be having soda wars, great baseball, and a ballpark full of the community. By the way, guys, to the Chuckers, soda is not healthy either.
No. Some would argue.
Some would argue
say,
sugar is a worse
Worse.
killer than alcohol. It definitely isn't, but
yeah.
we're gonna say that for the sake of the argument.
Yeah, to help us out.
But like, oh, and the comments are so good. Like, let's read some of them here.
Yes, please.
I
One
wanna
of them
hear
is
this.
like, "This would be so great if you guys had beers. If you were selling beers, I would enjoy that a lot more."
Yeah, right?
Why aren't like the top ones here? I need to check on my phone.
Yeah,
to see
there are better ones.
what the top rank comments.
The algorithm is better on the phone.
Now Instagram's gonna think I'm sober, which is
Mhm.
not true.
Gonna give you sober content.
You guys
NA
care if I
content,
pull up
or
with
AA.
some Johnny Walker, Johnny bootleggers? I'm almost 3 years sober, and this pisses me off. I wouldn't even attend. How do we get the
Yes.
least amount of people to attend ass baseball game? You should have alcohol night every night with the season you guys are having, so they must not be very good.
No.
It's just,
That it's so bizarre. I don't know. We want everyone to feel included. I mean,
this is also AAA baseball. Like, drinking is part of the culture.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Saints made a video on the 4th of July that said, like, "Hey, man, I'm not drinking tonight." And then they, like, look at the camera, like,
Yep.
you know, the Point Brothers.
Yep.
Like, they basically made fun of people who say they're not going to drink and then
Yep.
proceed to drink.
Maybe this is a joke, like no alcohol night, and then like someone's and people go in there and
Yeah, I'm not attending.
yeah, I'm not attending. Oh man.
It's just like
The day
the day
baseball
baseball
dies.
dies.
Oh man, I saw some other comment. Someone just said so gay.
Yeah.
You knew that was gonna be there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
knew it was gonna be
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Canceling the Chuckers. I have no interest to go to
Why
to an
can't-
Idaho Chuckers baseball
I mean,
game.
They're better off like not doing a no alcohol night and like honoring I don't know people that were recovering alcoholics or something. It's like that's what they're trying to do. But
I
like
also feel like people who are sober,
yeah.
if you invited them to a party and said we're not going to drink so that you feel okay, they'd be like, "That's weird and I don't like it."
Yeah.
Like, what is it? My struggle is not your costume.
Mhm.
That's kind of what it is.
A lot of people are recovering alcoholics and don't drink. They're comfortable going to events like that. They're fine.
You're
with
going to
other
make
people
them
drinking.
feel worse
Yeah.
by like putting them on a pedestal.
No, we're not going to drink for
What do you
you.
call that? Virtue signaling?
Yeah, that's virtue
exactly what this
signaling and
is.
patronizing in a way.
Yeah,
like it's that's
Yeah,
that's
I'm
weird.
You're canceled, Chuckers. Hopefully, you have a
weird.
terrible rest of the season. Bunch of party poopers.
It's a weird way to label just kids' night or something.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
why don't you just do kids night?
Yeah, I don't know.
But also, I feel like as a minor league baseball team, actively shutting off your tap handles is just a bad business decision.
Mhm.
That's horrible.
all that lost revenue for
yeah.
a AAA baseball.
Yeah, like
team.
you might as well just do like a no food night or bathrooms are closed night
Hmm.
or
Wear
we're
a
not
diaper.
we're just not gonna play baseball, but you should still show up.
Piss in the park night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can use the
You
field.
just piss anywhere you want.
I mean, that's basically what Bark in the Park is with
Yeah,
dogs.
I know they just piss
piss
wherever.
wherever you want.
Shit or piss wherever you want.
Yeah.
Not humans. Okay.
All right. Well, before we get into our rankings for the the draft for
Draft.
Dog Days of Summer, folks. Speaking of summer, we got these 10K golf hats. These Minnesota golf hats. They have the 10K stamp on the back, available in cream, and green. At 10ktakesmn.com, and there's a limited supply of them. I think with the cream ones we only have 4 left. Green we might have 10 left, so make sure to get them. 10ktakesmn.com. They're a great golf hat. Feature the pine trees. They feature some golf clubs that kind of look like crossing oars, a loon. Just an awesome hat and a little 10K patch on the back. Look at that, Jake.
That. It's
Like that?
beautiful. Yeah, I like that. It's a stamp of approval.
And if you don't buy it, I'm just gonna send you an envelope with my cough in it. And you're
Yeah.
gonna get sick. How about that?
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Never
how about
mind.
that?
Nope.
Jake will kill himself if you don't buy the hat.
I will. I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. That being said, we kind of mentioned preseason football and all that. 4th of July is over. August is an interesting month.
Mhm.
It is what they call the dog days of summer. There's still plenty to do, but there's not really any major events outside of Labor Day, the state fair, whatever. So we're going to draft the best activities to get you through the dog days of summer.
Mhm.
In terms of a draft order, let's go John's, myself, Jake, and we will
Okay.
do a snake draft.
Sounds
So,
good.
As
All
a
right.
draft, once something's taken, it is off the board.
It is off the board officially.
All right,
ranking.
I'm gonna do
First overall pick, Johns. What do you got?
well, this is a big one, and it's gonna be a shameless plug. Drinking Captain's Patch,
Oh, I love
number
that.
1.
Oh wow,
1-1.
Oh, great answer.
Great
answer.
answer. Great, even
Unbiased.
better beer.
beautiful.
And while the chat is here, go follow our new TikTok account for Captain's Patch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll drop a link in the chat here in a second once I'm done wrapping up. But there's just nothing better than when summer's kind of winding down, the humidity is going down, and just cracking a nice old Captain's Patch. So that's the 1-1, boys.
Is that what's the handle on that on TikTok for those listening after? Is it just at Captain's Patch?
Captain's Patch 1. I'm gonna confirm.
Someone else
later.
had just Captain's Patch taken.
Yeah, unfortunately. I was so
Read on that
disappointed
one,
when I
Jake.
saw that.
Good work, Jake.
Yeah, right.
It is
Damn
at
it.
Captain's Patch 1.
Okay.
And I'll
Captain's
drop it in the
Patch 1
chat.
because we're number 1.
You might as well. Yeah. You could add 10K to it at that
You were
point.
number 1.
Oh, in
Are
10
you able to
days,
change it?
I can. Let me see if I
That would
can.
actually make more
10K.
sense.
That would actually make
I'll
sense.
update it on August 11th.
Perfect. Go follow it now.
Beautiful.
Captain's Patch 1
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Captain's Patch 1.
It's just gonna be. We're just gonna pay $2 million for Charlie D'Amelio to dance with it for one video.
Yeah, then we're blowing up.
Yeah. Just the most.
We're on the top of the world.
most followed TikToker.
Yeah.
Okay, good pick, Johns. I'm gonna take one that I've been doing recently. As someone like us who works in sports and pretty much from September to May/June are busy, quote unquote, covering it, whatever we want to call what we do. It is nice though to have like a month and a half to kind of do other non-sports things, since sports are like your entire life. So I'm gonna do catch up on movies or shows that
Great
you've been
pick.
told to watch by
Great
everyone
pick.
that you've just been kind of
Yeah.
storing, because there's always a hockey game on TV or a basketball game, or football game, whatever. So like this time of year, it's kind of nice to catch up on shows and movies you want to see.
Yep.
While
Well, and
there's
summer
nothing
also
really
has
else
like
out.
the big blockbusters too. That
Yep.
with the Odyssey that just came out,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good movies that have come out since like May. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Obsession.
feel like there's like
Yeah, like
something else that's coming out,
Pressure
too.
was a good
Backrooms.
one.
Yeah.
Backrooms. was
Backrooms was great.
fucking weird. Did you
Yeah.
guys see that?
I haven't seen Backrooms yet. I
Backrooms
need
was
to fucking
nuts.
watch it.
Yeah, see it.
I don't know why I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It was
pissing
so
me off.
eerie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
an
It's
odd
interesting.
movie.
Yeah. So that's my pick. Jake, what do you got?
I mean, this is more traditional, but I would just say like boating or lake day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Great
chilling.
pick.
Yeah, just
And specifically doing it with the justification that we only have a month left of this. We got to live it up.
Yep. It's just and just chilling. Like, and we're not talking about like the 4th of July craziness. It's like just you're chilling. You're just out there cruising. You're probably getting a little drunk, but like, I mean, you're just out in a lake and you may jump into. I'm not going to take swimming off the board, but I'm just saying it that probably is involves that. You're cooling down a little bit. So
Get chiggers like Sarge did.
yeah, that's just crazy to me. And it's just an insane term to call them, but that's what it is.
It
Yeah,
is, yeah.
chiggers. Yeah, it's crazy.
In the same year that Sarge got chiggers, I got strep throat, which
Yeah.
is like only things you hear kids say.
Yeah, rhinovirus
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
got strep throat in November.
Oh yeah, you got
I have
strep throat.
rhinovirus now.
Yeah,
Rhinovirus sounds badass. I wonder if I'm gonna grow a horn out of my head.
Rhinoceros. You have the rhinoceros virus.
Yeah, you just turn into a dinosaur.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that
sick.
movie where that guy gets turned into a walrus.
Yeah.
Tusk, I think, is what it's called.
Oh yeah, that with Justin Long.
Yeah.
Guy from Jeepers Creepers. That movie is fucked up.
Yeah.
How about
Rhinoceroses, they have a horn that grows out of their nose, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
So you'll
right?
replace
Sick.
basically, and their nose is right below it. I
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say if it's my head, I'm gonna look like a unicorn, and that's sus, Jake.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
It's a little sus.
No, a rhinoceros would be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Be a lot cooler if you did grow that.
You get another pick, sir.
I get another pick. I'm gonna go with concerts.
Oh, great. pick.
Love concerts and or festivals. I don't want to add festivals because there's only really one this summer that I go to, which is the Yacht Club. But I'll just say concerts in general.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a great, when there's some downtime, and especially this year with the Mystic Lake Amphitheater, like it's been an absolute blast. Probably almost died on Friday of the Yacht Club just from consuming too many alcoholic beverages on a 100 degree temperature to my own fault. But I didn't literally almost die, but I didn't really remember later on.
I love July as
But yeah.
much as anyone else, but if all that hot weather stays in July, I'm okay. It's over.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
been
that
a
was-
lot nicer.
That was tough. Like
That was rough.
Sunday of the 3M Open was tough. I'm pretty sure that's where I got the rhinovirus.
Yeah.
Was when it was 100 degrees and we were packed in like sardines watching Scotty hit a
Yeah.
140-yard wedge shot to lose the tournament by
Yeah.
3.
Or just packed in Red Robin as well.
Yeah.
Could have happened there. But
Coulda happened
no shitting on Red Robin though. They're
No.
great.
Yum.
I thought about ordering that last night.
Dude,
They're
it's so good.
Their burgers are amazing.
Not
It's
even a sponsor.
The
Yep.
onion ring tower.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh,
Love of the game.
the amount of tower stuff that they have there. Red Robin's so underrated because there's not a lot of locations around, so
No,
not a lot of
that's
people
like-
go to them. But that's what makes it great.
It's like that or Texas Roadhouse are like peak American obesity. like,
Yeah.
like if you told someone from Europe that X percentage of Americans are obese, and then you show them that menu, they'll be like, "That makes a lot of sense."
Well, to be honest, I was thinking about this when I was leaving. I probably saw 3 or 4 people that I'm like, they should not be going in there. But you know what? That's just
and people even
that's their right. That's their freedom. They can do
people
that.
in our group who are actually slim, which is funny. We're like ordering a milkshake for the drive home. I'm like, that's a fat guy move.
Yeah.
Like after consuming 1,600 calories, unlimited steak fries, a big ass burger, maybe some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
They were like, I'll take an Oreo shake for the drive home. I'm like,
And
that is fucking commitment to being fat.
And I really thought about doing that too.
Oh,
but
yeah, I
don't know
would've.
if I just couldn't. And we also like it's what do we also say? Like this is just a table full of guys destined to be single.
Yeah.
Their life. So they're coming back from the 3M Open. Just oh my goodness, it was a great
After
time.
watching golf in the 99-degree heat for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, just see Jackson Coyven win by 5 strokes.
Run
and-
out on the 18th green and get a ball.
I got a ball. Still have that ball.
Hey, it was a Pro V.
Still have that ball. I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to frame it. Found at 3M Open.
Yeah, and it's definitely not. It definitely was not a ball played by a player.
I don't think so.
because it has like someone's bachelor party
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Unless a player found it and they're like, I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
maybe.
But I highly doubt that.
OVs aren't cheap for anyone.
No.
How about this one? This one's really niche. How about just praying daily that Quinn Hughes extends?
Mhm.
Oh, when that breaks, that's gonna be the best news of the summer.
And I'm just so ready because New Jersey Devils fans have been up my ass about it for the last month.
Mhm.
Like, wow, this idiot really thinks just because Bill Guerin flew to his house means that he's going to extend. And I'm like, guys, he's not going to New Jersey.
No.
No.
And what
So,
other GMs are
I have-
flying out?
I
for
have
their
20
players?
different tweets by Devils fans bookmarked, just ready to shit down their throat when they announce it. So I'm just kind of counting the days at this point.
Are they worse than Red Wings fans?
Yeah, they're pretty bad too, thinking that they have any leverage at all.
No.
For Dylan Larkin.
Just insane.
When he
Not gonna
literally
happen.
said, "I don't want to show up to." Did you guys see last week the Red Wings posted "Happy Birthday" to our captain Dylan Larkin?
The comments.
Great comments. Great comment
That's
section.
rough.
Great comment.
So
section.
rough.
Yeah.
They're in turmoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, Johns, you get 2 now,
Yeah.
buddy.
All right, I'm gonna go bonfires. This time of year, they hit a little bit differently with the crispiness of the season, kind of gearing up for fall. You can stay out a little bit later. You can adjust to a hoodie and
Mhm.
shorts, which is prime outfit attire. So I'll go bonfires next, and then for my next one, I'm gonna see if I can get away with this.
Oh.
This will be interesting. Let's do we'll stick with sports and we'll go getting your last rounds of golf in for the season cuz
Yeah.
You're doing that in August?
Yeah, I mean
Damn.
I feel like once September rolls around
It does get tougher, that's for sure.
What is? I think
Sundays-
golfing in general is a good answer. I mean,
Yeah, it's just I think with like
and-
Sundays dedicated to football, right? Like I'm not
What about a college football Saturday where your team is on the road? You put it on your phone in the golf cart and you're playing golf while catching up on like a meaningless game against Mississippi.
that's
Tech.
fair.
Because that's fun too.
that is a good time.
Yeah, throwing that on the speaker or something. That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm still going to stick with golfing cuz I
Okay.
think this
Yeah.
is
You know, that's good.
That's a good answer.
the-
I mean, in general. I
the
mean,
humidity that we had like last week was just a killer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I just like it a little bit cooler when the leaves are falling, and then some of our courses just get unreal scenery. They look a
Mhm.
little bit better in the fall with the changing of the leaves and everything.
no, I think it's a good dog days of summer activity bit. I mean, always. I mean, just go out and golf and
Yeah, we get 3 months.
you get
of it.
obliterated and
Mm-hmm.
lose a bunch of balls. So
And
Good time.
listen to the Gophers lose to Bowling Green on Learfield.
yeah, right. Mike Graham
Yeah.
calling it. Well, the Gophers lost, so okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I thought this one would have gotten taken by now. I'm just gonna go to the state fair at the end of the month.
Yeah,
State
that-
fair
Yeah, I was
month,
waiting on
boys.
that one.
Although
It was
we're gonna be going to the CRMC. I believe all three of us will be there at some point. Jake,
yeah,
Yeah,
but
maybe you.
maybe. Yeah, I got a
Um,
wedding that
but
Friday. We'll see.
Yeah, the only downside is the week that tournament starts is when the state fair starts.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
I
it'll
didn't
be
even
but
think about that.
but it'll be the state fair will be ready all
Yeah, you
either
got
all the
that
next
whole
week.
and you got Labor Day, which is I would agree the best weekend of it.
Yeah.
Labor Day is the
Yeah.
best. That Friday, especially after
You
the
just
first
take
Gopher
work
football
off.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to take off after that first Gopher football game. It's an annual holiday. It's like state fair day.
Yeah, it's the transition from summer to fall.
Yep.
100%.
After that first, it's usually after that first Gopher football game for me that I really start
Yeah.
thinking about NFL
Right.
and focusing on week 1 for the Vikings. I'm already excited for it, but it's really that first Gopher football game during the state fair. Like, okay, yep, now we're
And
pushed into the season.
that weekend is always fantasy drafts too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
You'll have all your fantasy drafts usually fall that weekend as
Mhm.
well. So, yeah, I got state fair.
Great
That's
pick.
the end of the
Great
month
pick. I have it
already.
on my list.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go just straight up just patio beers.
Oh, another great pick.
Just patio beers.
Yeah.
I mean we could talk about just beers, but like we're talking about like just maybe out at a bar, do you find a nice patio and just nothing else going on? Maybe it's a Friday and you just on a patio drinking some beers and just having a good time. I mean, outdoor beers in general might be too broad. I'm just gonna be like patio beers. It's just
Love
know
it.
nothing
No, that's
nothing
good.
better than that. I mean,
That's
what's
good.
better?
That's good.
Being drunk outside, but not too drunk.
Right.
Stay safe, kids.
the perfect level of inebriation.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
pocket.
do rhinovirus. No, I'm kidding.
I think
Uh,
I'm up next, aren't I? Or
yeah,
no?
Oh yeah,
Jake's
you get
got
two.
two.
That's
I
right.
get
that's right,
two.
that's
So
right.
I'm gonna do fucking A. Maybe we'll go along the line.
You want to take rhinovirus?
I'll take rhinovirus. No, I'm just joking. I mean, I'll get it spit on me some more.
Yeah.
No, I'll literally get it and then I can see how it goes.
Pause.
Man, there's a lot. I mean, I have a list here, but I'm trying
24-hour stream, Jake. Shameless plug.
Oh man,
Jake has to.
Oh, that's
Jake has to do
right.
his 24-hour
spend a
stream.
24-hour stream
week
next
from Friday.
next Friday. We're doing it. Probably gonna try to start earlier the better. But yeah, we're gonna be 24-hour stream in solitary confinement.
I think you have to start at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. I know you want to have more of your Saturday, but it would be hilarious if the last 3 hours of the stream
was just that
was
damn
the first
preseason.
Vikings preseason
I
football
know.
game
I know that would be hilarious
against the Giants too. Gross.
Oh my gosh, how disgusting! Yeah, they're in New York too. Oh my, that would be hilarious.
Ugh.
Yeah, but that's next week. So yeah, we'll be live streaming that whole time. So you can, maybe we'll have a request hour.
You
maybe
could-
request.
You can watch it if you're unemployed.
Yeah, you can watch it if you're unemployed, and whatever. It'll be your entertainment for the night.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go with let's just. Oh man,
Getting denied filming at the porn convention.
getting denied filming at the porn convention's great. I'm gonna go Beer Olympics.
Okay.
Whenever you do that,
Do
like
you have one of those coming up or?
I did do one
Oh,
already.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I had a
yeah.
batch. I was thinking of like bachelor parties in general because that happens a lot in the summer. But I did do that over
Yeah.
the last bachelor party I was on, and it's just a great thing to take up the day. You just you have a few different games set up that you're probably kind of bad at, especially the frisbee based games. I'm okay at them, but you're really just pounding beer after beer after beer. They're going down like water, and you try to assemble some sort of competition between your friends, and make it work and win it. But it ends up sometimes in arguments and just a drunken shit show.
Or you get assigned a country and then trying to just be a member of that country,
Yeah.
you make some borderline racist remarks.
Yeah.
Not unintentionally.
Right. Yep. And you're because the beers are flowing.
You're like,
So
oh, I didn't really think that one through. I was just trying to fit in.
yeah, you're being offensive to your own country, sir.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna go Beer
Okay.
Olympics.
Okay.
That's a bit.
I have I'll go next. Light off fireworks left over from the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Because every weekend you still hear a few stragglers where some guy was like, "Oh, I found this one. It was buried behind the the sofa, or it was at the cabin in the pantry. I had to move some hot dog buns, and I saw him there. And like, we got to light it off now. Who knows if it'll be good by next year?
Yep.
So you'll just hear some guy at like 10 p.m. just lighting off fireworks on just any given Saturday on a lake.
I feel like I've heard people. I feel like even around the cities, I'll hear people lighting off fireworks on like a Monday night.
Oh, those, Jake, are called
Sometimes.
gunshots, actually.
Oh, they
Yeah.
might be. Yeah, I guess around the Minneapolis area,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I mean, technically fireworks, right? Those
Yeah.
can be considered fireworks.
Yeah, that's
okay,
gun-
well then we
that's
get fireworks year round.
There's gunpowder in
Yeah,
there.
it's just people driving around shooting them at each other out of cars.
Yeah,
Also,
like
it's
there was
still
in North
America's
Loop.
250th. I think you should be allowed to legally shoot firearms, just not at people, and
Yeah.
fireworks the entire year to celebrate
Yeah,
America's
shoot them in the
250th.
sky. Go to a gun range.
Yeah.
I mean, there's gun clubs around. Just be responsible,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay? Or go deep in the woods of a national forest. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just be responsible.
Just don't be like that kid in Oregon. Remember who lit off some bottle rockets in the forest? I think we were in high school when this happened, maybe college, and he burned down like 2,000 acres
Oh,
of
yeah.
the forest.
He started a wildfire.
And then the state charged him like $5 billion, and he's like, "Well,
I'm
Like,
fucked
I'm
the
in
rest
it's
of
like
my
I'll
life.
never be able to get rich."
Nope.
Oh my god.
So,
If
yeah,
I make
don't-
$6 billion, I'll be able to retain $1 billion.
Yeah,
We'll be good to go.
but then they'll adjust your tab for inflation.
hmm Yeah.
Reprimations, is that what that's called? Like if you destroy a bunch of public property, and then like
Mhm.
remember how, going real quick callback to the bit of the week, like after World Wars, we'd just be like, "All right, Germany, here's the bill."
Yeah. Here you go. That's what this kid got
footing
a this kid got a bill.
It's like you gotta rebuild. You gotta pay to rebuild Europe.
Like he invaded a country.
No wonder it cost $2 million or 2 million marks for a loaf of bread, because our currency doesn't mean anything.
Hey, that kid's fucked.
Great, now the Instagram heard me, and they're gonna throw World War I stuff.
I know. Now, there you
100%.
go.
Okay, yeah, lighting off fireworks. That's mine. John's. I think you get 2 here.
2, and I think
Uh,
that
Are these the
rounds
last
us
2?
up. Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
We're on to the last few here.
All right. My next one is going to be getting those last few barbecues or grilling.
Oh,
You got to leverage the grill as much as possible this month. You never know what September's going to bring, and October's always a crapshoot. So get out there, grill, get out the Traeger, the Blackstone, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then my next one, I think Jack alluded to it, but it's fantasy football season. So
Yeah,
I tried to do
start
things that were like-
studying.
yeah,
I better
The,
get
the,
on
dra-
that,
you
by
talking
the way.
about just the draft or just in general?
the draft, because that's the best part about
Yeah.
the fantasy season, because
Yep.
everyone knows that your team's probably going to suck, but the draft is just the best. And if you have a couple of them, I don't know, I started doing one of those guillotine leagues
Hmm.
where
yeah.
where lowest points
Yep. You're down.
gets
You're
chopped,
down.
and that's actually super fun.
Yeah.
But it's fantasy season, so we'll go those 2 as my last picks.
That's
Beautiful.
good. Yeah.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, Jake, I know you do, but Johns, do you do any annual drafts that are in person? I haven't done one in years, and I miss them. So, like, my college fraternity house, we
Yeah.
used to do the draft in person, and it was like the best day of the year.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing in-person
No,
drafts
we
since.
did Zoom like during COVID.
Yeah.
We did do Zoom, but I don't think I've had like an in-person one since probably college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to do, especially when like everyone's busy and like you don't need to. But like the one I do is an auction draft, and
Okay.
it's a lot of like older adults that are older
Yeah.
than me. Me and Zane are in it, and but it's a blast. An auction draft makes more sense to be there and to be present because you have to like auction off, and
Yeah.
it's so entertaining, it's so funny, and it's a blast. It's great. People
See,
just battling for fucking Saquon Barkley for $20.
I've
funny.
done it where everyone's like, well, anyone who wants to, let's go to a bar.
Hmm.
And everyone bring your laptop. But that's not fun because it's just everyone staring at their computer.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the same
Yeah,
as like
no.
having a board and stuff.
You're better going to someone's house
Or just doing it from the comfort of your own
yeah,
home.
exactly.
And just not
do it
even-
even from your fucking
Because
phone.
you're not gonna have
Yep.
fun with your friends just iPad babying at a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Staring at your screen for the
So-
next 3 hours. 2
Yeah.
hours.
And you do look, then you become those people. You know?
Yeah,
you
it's
go
like,
in there.
yeah,
like,
the
what
old
are these
people are
guys
like,
doing?
well, that's Gen Z for you. That's all they
On
do.
computers just. It's
Yeah.
like, guys, what are we doing here? You know.
Yeah.
You go to the bar after the draft, and then you don't have to worry about bringing your laptop, and then you can celebrate and talk about how your team is the best.
Yep. All right. I will close out the draft. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do rhinovirus.
Okay, I like that.
That one's biased, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
true. Whether you like it or not, you're spending your days with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, rhinovirus.
It's a way to spend. It's a way to get through the days.
Yeah.
It
We
makes
never
you
said
stay
these had
healthy.
to be the best ways to
Mhm.
spend dog days.
Yep.
This just had to be the ways to spend
Yeah.
dog. And you
Mhm.
can't choose.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, you can't. What is it like? You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friends, or
Yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of ties into that.
There's a saying there. Maybe this go tie my last pick will tie into this. We kind of have to do it. I have to pick it because I think people will complain about it. Twins games,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
baseball games in general. I guess you
Yep.
could maybe loop in Saints games and whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do the Twins in general or
Or and
baseball games.
not
Town ball. I don't know.
not what are the games called? The
Northwoods League. Or
no.
The Idaho.
Not-
Banana. Savannah Bananas.
No, not the Chuckers. You can't go to those
you
games.
can't go to
'cause
the
they're not
Chuckers.
they're not serving beers.
They.
If you're gonna go to those games, you got a railgate on the way.
It reminds me of like you do. You have to find a way to really railgate in Idaho, but
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of like in Napoleon Dynamite when they're like Kip and Uncle Rico are at the table and he's like pointing at the map and he's like, "No, don't go down there. They don't got any money." It's like, "No, don't go over there. They don't got any alcohol."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same thing. But I mean, you got it. Twins games. I mean, whatever. You go and just drink, and as tough as that might be, like as tough as that as it might feel like a rhinovirus or watching a virus.
Right.
You got to go to the games. I haven't been to a game actually since last July, which is crazy. I haven't been to a game all year this season. But shout out to the Twins. They are a little fun to watch right now.
Yeah, and they're actually
competitive.
acquiring players.
They've acquired, that Hoffman or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it does it for me from a standpoint of they're going to make an immaculate run in the postseason if they make it in. But they're fun to watch right now. But overall, it's an activity, and you can go there to the Great Duck Deck, and
And you can go to
you can go to get captain's badges.
the right field tap wall or the left field self-serve cooler,
Yes.
or if you're at CHS Field
Yeah.
in St. Paul,
Mhm.
right field tap wall, left
Yeah.
field tap.
So we gone full circle. It started off drinking captain's patch. We ended at a baseball game. We ended the draft drinking captain's patch at Twins
Yeah.
games.
Do you guys have honorable mentions? I had a couple.
I have a
I did
few, I
too.
guess. Yeah.
Johns, you can start. Empty
Yeah.
the clip for us.
Kind of similar, but I had the three that I had were just cabin weekends, long weekends in general.
Cabins, yep.
The best time to take time off is in the summer. Like, who cares about the winter unless you have something really exciting going on? I had that swimming at a pool.
Yep. Pool days.
Getting your pool weekend, which kind of ties into just lake days or whatever.
But they're a little different. Pool days and lake days are a little different,
Yeah.
especially with the people we know that have a pool.
Yeah, pool days are for poor people like us.
Yeah,
who
yeah.
don't know guys on Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Women.
But but you do know people that might have access to a house with a pool. So in a way, but people I guess the upper tier of the classes go to Minnetonka.
Yep. And then the last one that I had, which we've already talked about, but just if you can get a chance to go out to training camp, I mean, those are always fun
Yeah.
days just to see what's going on down there and seeing the Vikings before they actually take the field. So
Yeah.
those are the three honorable mentions.
And
I had
fight other fans. If you're in Pittsburgh.
in a full outfit.
Yeah, at a training camp. It's beautiful.
Oh,
they're training
dude,
for the season to fight
Speak-
fans.
Speaking of like other outrageous preseason NFL headlines, this isn't really a headline, but the Bengals reposted the video. They always posted Joe Burrow doing like the 360 throw.
Oh.
And it's at Highmark, and people are like, this stadium doesn't even exist anymore.
It's like we need to put this to bed.
Yeah. It's like, this is the only accolade this guy has.
He needs to either try to do it again at the Buffalo's new stadium, or we need to end this trend.
Right.
It's getting old,
Win a
so.
playoff game, bro.
Yeah. How about you make the playoffs again, bro?
Yeah.
And
Jake, what'd you have for honorable mentions?
I mean, John's listed off a lot that I had. But I will say like eating ice cream,
Yep.
just
great
pounding
night.
ice cream,
Yep.
especially when it's hot. It's just great.
Yeah.
And we was going back to the Red Robin bit. Like I was craving ice cream. I think I had ice cream at my place. So I think I ate a bunch of ice cream. Like it just makes you feel a lot better. I mean, it cools you down. I don't know why I put this on here. Wandering the frozen section of a grocery store, especially when it's hot out and you're
Yeah.
grocery
Looking
shopping.
for ice cream.
All feels-
Or looking for ice cream, but it's just colder too, so it just feels great. But
Yeah.
you're looking for ice cream, so it ties in together. Softball,
Yeah.
beer league softball. For me, I personally partake in a couple tournaments
Yep.
throughout the summer. I did last weekend before the wedding, and I have an absolute blast. It's a great time, honestly. My team doesn't take it too seriously, but I think it's so entertaining when they start chirping at us and we start getting into it and the other teams take it too seriously. You're drinking beers, the Zins are going, and people are actually out and about watching, and they're serving the great burgers and hot dogs that you remember they had at the traveling baseball tournaments
A lot of
growing
guys
up.
with vapes,
A lot of guys with vapes, a lot of guys with probably
Blowing
custody
clouds,
battles. A
ankle monitors.
yeah, a lot of guys where this is their life.
Yeah.
But it's an absolute. They're a spectacle. Like I tell people, like these softball tournaments, if you haven't really participated in one, you can't really talk shit. You kind of can because there's stereotypes, but like they're so fun. It's a great day. If you have nothing going on, and it's a Saturday morning or Saturday. It's a great day to spend a Saturday. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are mine.
I just had kind of John's along your lines. I did just listen to fantasy football podcasts because there's not really much else you can listen to in terms of like, sports podcasts that are meaningful. Not that, I mean, ours is absolute nonsense right now, for being honest.
But it's still meaningful. You get a lot from us.
So I have cabins and pools. You guys mentioned them, but saying the quotes, we only have one more month to do this because everyone thinks summer actually ends in August, which isn't true.
No, we very much still have. I mean, technically, I think technically it ends at like mid-September.
It's like September 21st.
September 21st, and we can still get some decent weather up until damn near mid-October.
The second week of September is like historically one of the hottest. It's like when I moved into UND and like Labor Day weekend of 2015, it was like 95 degrees every day for like 2 weeks. It was horrible.
Same. I remember like my freshman year because I was particularly a. At the time, of course, they renovated the whole dormitory after I graduated.
That's how it goes.
Pioneer Hall, shout out. It did not have AC, and I remember for a fucking month, it was just I was sweating, and it was just turned on like blasting 5 fans. Yeah. So it happens in September, but I will say once it hits October 1st and it's still kind of hot. Like I know, like throughout the years, some Octobers will still be cold, but sometimes they're still warm. I can't stand it. I'm like, it's October 1st. I want to see.
Let's move on.
The trees are changing colors, but it's still like 75 degrees out. This doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm tripping balls right now. Let's align the weather here. So.
And then you get that perfect like 2 to 3 week window where it's 40s and 50s every day.
Yeah.
Maybe high 50s, low 60s. And that's like prime college football tailgating.
Oh man, I fucking love that.
That's like a top 5 feeling of the year.
I mean, we can do best things to do in the fall. I mean, that could be it. But like when you wake up.
I think tailgating is an easy number one. That's a 1-1 if you're doing a draft.
Yeah. And we might have already done rankings or whatever in the past. It doesn't mean we can't do it again. But yeah, just wait when you wake up and you go outside. Changing the colors and it's 50 or 45, 50 degrees.
Little bite in the air.
Yeah, you can smell it's that smell in the air, and then it's just there's nothing better. And I'm really hoping September 12th, I think, is the game against Mississippi State at 2:30. CBS game. I'm hoping that game, even though it's still September 12th, it could still be very warm out, which I won't be opposed to, but it would be nice if we could get this a little glimpse of a fall weather that Saturday, just to give us a little bit, like 60 degrees, 55 degrees. I'm ready for it. It can stay warm for Eastern Illinois on that Thursday for all I care.
That's always the hottest game of the year, and there's nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do, and then that can whatever. It's Eastern Illinois or FCS Midwest as it would be on college football.
Did you see what that game opened at for the line?
45 and a half?
54 and a half, I thought it was.
Hey. Gophers are.
Are you gonna bet them to cover on Polymarket?
Why not? I should. I should. Why not? I mean, this team's going places this year. You name it. We could do it. We could do a coming up here. Go through the schedule.
Football preview.
Go for a football preview schedule segment. And just go through every game. Well, if Mike Hawk was in studio, it'd be 14-0 national champions.
Yeah. Hey, while we're talking Gophers, congrats on Mr. Cullen.
Oh yeah, we got another Cullen brother because his brother I think committed here, right?
Yes.
So Joey Cullen now I think it was committed here. I get their names mixed up, but yeah, no, that's huge.
Oh, sorry, I just got a political text.
Oh,
I literally just got one.
Did you get the same one?
Breaking news.
Swing voter pilot. What do you think of Trump in the 2026 Minnesota election?
That's the one
Trump's not running for Minnesota in 2026.
Trump isn't in Minnesota.
Why is his name in there?
I don't know. They're getting so ridiculous that they don't know what send us anymore, what candidates are even on any
I'm gonna
ballot.
say, ma'am, according to Instagram, I am a fan of Hitler. So
Yeah,
please
please
update your records accordingly.
please update that accordingly, and you maybe want to lose this number. Yeah, that'll
Also,
scare him. That'll
yeah,
do
if
enough
you
to
just
scare him.
joined the live stream, that's gonna come really out of context.
Yeah.
and be a bad look.
100%.
So
Not a good look.
end it there.
Maybe we should. Maybe we could end that. Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of It's a Bit, 10K TV on Tuesdays. By the way, if you're listening to the podcast version or watching on YouTube, you can watch live, be the first one to do it on Tuesday nights around 6, 7 o'clock. Yep, I'm just going to do
You
it.
did it.
I'm brain rotted forever. Make sure to drink Captain's Patch. Follow the new TikTok account at Captain's Patch 1 for the next 7 days. And then until next week. And make sure to buy these hats at 10ktakesmn.com, the Minnesota golf hats. So we hope you guys enjoy your dog days of summer.